Hey everybody, welcome to Smrt Live Class Wednesday. I am your teacher, Mark Roberts. Good to see everybody here. Lots of familiar faces. Alejandra, how are you? Miguel, Mirvan, somebody from Russia. Oh, Alina, okay, Alina. Raphael's here. Today's main topic is Avatar. No, Raphael, we're not going to talk about Avatar today. We're going to talk about Avatar 2. No, I'm joking. Lovely hairstyle, Mark. I don't have a hairstyle. This is all I have. I can't do anything else. But if you like it, you can probably do the same thing with your hair, Alejandra, if you like. It's not that hard. Anyways, let's see who else is here. Rosa's here. Rosa, Madeline Velasquez from Venezuela's here. Abderrahim is from Morocco. We have a lot of students from Morocco on the Smrt live stream. That's cool. Hey, Marco. Zach said you were brushing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Zach's pretty funny. Oh, you have a 3-page essay about why Avatar is a good movie. Really? Well, you should send that to me, and then I'll make that the subject of my next class. We'll talk about why you're wrong. I'll make a special video about why Avatar is not a good movie. Anyways, hey guys on Facebook. Victoria is on Facebook again, and Sana. Would you please elaborate on No. Today we're talking about participial adjectives. Florida Mendoza maybe from Hermosillo. How are you? I think you're from Hermosillo, right? In Mexico? Guys, if you're on Facebook, Zach's going to put the link there, and come to YouTube because you will understand why there's a green screen behind me. Rosa hates Avatar and Lord of the Rings. Okay, all right. Lord of the Rings. Wow, that's I think a lot of people like Lord of the Rings. Oh, Marianne loves Lord of the Rings. Okay, Marianne. Francisco, the image is a little blurry. Well, turn on the HD. Turn on the HD or turn on a higher quality. It should be good. Joshua is here. I hate it. I don't know why. Well, that's okay. I understand. Maybe you don't like fantasy. Fantasy is the type of movie that we're talking about, right? When you imagine like this different world with different kinds of people, right? That's called fantasy. Yeah, I don't really like fantasy either. I like realistic things, like Star Wars. Now that's cool. That's a cool movie. No, that's fantasy too. But I like Star Wars. Okay, let's stop talking about movies and let's talk about participial adjectives, the subject of today's lesson. Now, this is actually, this is really, I love teaching this to students because this really makes them understand English better. Now, of course, every lesson does that, but students are really confused about these words. And when I teach it to them, suddenly they start to understand English sentences better, because this is really important. Participial adjectives. Now you guys understand adjectives, right? What does participial mean? Well, let's talk about that to start. Well, some books, they say participial adjectives, or videos, I guess. Some books just say participle. I think Sean just calls it participle adjectives, which is the same thing, participle adjectives. So let's talk about what is a participle. Okay, now a participle, guys, let's look at Smrt here. Let's look at an example to start. Why is the door closed? Why is the door closed? And and the answer is I closed it because I was cold, right? Look at this conversation, and again, if you can't see the writing very clearly, turn on the HD, turn on a higher quality for the stream. This example, the orange word, closed, is an adjective, but the blue word, closed, is a verb. Okay, now this, I'm sorry, but this is English. Sometimes usually ed is a verb, but sometimes it's an adjective. And students don't know this. They always think ed is a verb. That's not true, okay? So here, this is called a participial adjective or a participle adjective. This is just a verb. You guys understand this, but usually students have problems with this, right? Now often, you guys know, whoops, my phone fell down here. Sorry, Facebook people. Why are you on Facebook? Come to YouTube. I forgot to mention, guys, if you really like what we're doing, with the Smrt Live class, please support us. You can donate to help us improve our classes and do more of the classes. Maybe we can buy a special thing to hold my phone, right? But yeah, like we lots of students, Raphael, Marianne, lots of students have donated, which is super helpful. We really appreciate it. Donated. Donate. So if you don't understand that word, maybe check Google Translate or something. Donate basically just means you give something, right? You give something to help. So yeah, if you really like what we're doing, please donate, and yeah, we would love you forever. Anyways, let's get back to the subject. Also, I guess I should talk about this at the beginning of class, right? If you have any questions, thank you, Raphael. If you have any questions, just put them in the YouTube chat. If you are on a phone or a tablet and you can't chat, it's because you're not using the YouTube app. Okay, you need to use the YouTube app on your phone, and then you log in, and then you can chat with us. Okay, yeah. So we are trying to add more classes. Right now, somebody's asking about more classes with more teachers. So yeah, we are working on that, but I have no news right now for you about that. Yeah, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Maybe I will not see your question, but Zach is there, and he is going to make sure that I answer everybody's question. If it's about this lesson, I can't answer crazy questions about something else, okay? All right, let's go. What are participles? What are participles? Well, we have two kinds of participles in English. We have present participles and we have past participles. Okay, so a lot of students think present participles are called gerunds. No. That's not true. Now, it's okay if you think that, but it's not true, okay? A present participle is a verb with ing, okay? This is called a present participle. Now, a gerund, maybe you don't understand that word. A gerund is, basically it means the noun form of a verb. Okay, the noun form of a verb. So example, I love soccer. Also, I love eating, right? So you see here we have soccer. Soccer is a noun. And here we have eating. And eating here is not a verb, it's a noun. Okay, so we changed the verb to a noun, and this is called a gerund. Now, so this is a gerund, but a gerund means we change a verb to a noun. But just the word, just a verb with ing, we have many reasons to do this in English, right? Right? You know, sometimes, well, let's write this down. Verb with ing. Why do we use verbs with ing in English? Well, probably everybody in the chat right now. Hey, Pascoa. Pascoa helped us and donated, so I love Pascoa more than the other students. I'm joking. Okay. Anyways, sometimes, of course, you guys know this, I am teaching, right? So here we have, this is not a gerund, okay? Remember, a gerund is a noun. This is not a noun. This is my verb. And here is my helping verb, right? This is called a present participle, okay? Teaching. Everything, this, together, this is called the present continuous tense, okay? The present continuous tense. Present continuous, you need be and a present participle, okay? You need be and a present participle. A lot of teachers don't know this, right? That it's called a present participle. Now, you guys understand past participles, right? We always talk about past participles in the Smrt Live class. Let's go back to Smrt, right? So here's our verb, enjoy. The present participle is enjoying, and the past participle is enjoyed. On Facebook, people, if you can't see my class, it's because you're on Facebook, right? Don't get off of Facebook, right? Come to the YouTube link, and you will see the class. Let's continue. Go, present participle going, past participle gone. Work, working, and worked. Okay, so we understand present participles and we understand past participles. We've got a couple of questions. Abderrahim, can you give us a brief definition about participial adjectives? Well, yeah, I'm going to do that very soon. Don't worry, I will explain that. Nobody understands what that is yet. Okay, don't worry, Abderrahim. Pascoa, a question. The adjective needs to be before the noun. Why is the question? Why the door is closed? So Pascoa thinks that an adjective must be before a noun. That's not always true, Pascoa. That's not always true. Okay, we can use adjectives before nouns. Okay, example. The closed door is the closed door. I don't know. Gosh. The closed door has a mirror on it. A mirror, right? You can look at yourself. So here we have an adjective before a noun, right? You're right. But often we use adjectives after the noun, right? Example, the ball is round, right? Or the food is delicious, right? Right? So the door is closed. It's the same. Okay. Ooh, somebody from Ecuador. I love your YouTube channel. Thanks. Thanks, Andres. Okay, Pascoa. Hopefully that answers your question. Let's continue now. Abderrahim wants to know, well, what are participial adjectives? Okay, let's go. Sometimes participles are adjectives. right? Sometimes ed, ed, or sometimes ing. Sometimes they're adjectives, guys. And remember, an adjective, I mean, I'm not going to talk about this a lot in the class, but an adjective describes a noun, right? Now you guys know many examples. Example, closed. Closed, if you look at a dictionary, closed is an adjective, okay? So let's look at a really easy example. The door is closed. Like I was saying to Pascoa, this is just a very simple, very easy sentence, right? The door is closed. Now a lot of students think this is passive voice. It's not passive voice. It looks like passive voice. Example, the shoes, I don't know, the shoes are made in China. This is passive voice. Passive voice is focusing on an action, right? People in China make these shoes every day. That's the meaning of this sentence. How do we know? Sometimes students ask me, how do I know if it's an adjective or a verb? Well, you have to look at the sentence. Here, the shoes are made in China. This is really focusing on an action, okay? Let's look at some more examples of participial adjectives. There are Madeline's. There's a lot of Latinos here. Oh, there are a lot of Latinos here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe because of the time, Madeline, because, you know, North America, South America, Central America, we have similar time, right? But in Africa or in Asia, it's like totally different times. So that's why we're going to add more classes, is try to help students who are in, you know, Morocco, right? What time is it in Morocco right now, guys? Or Algeria or Tunisia? Anyways, let's look. Here are some examples of, I'm in Ireland, right? Yeah, so what is it, 5 o'clock there right now, or 5:18? Let's look at some examples of probably participial adjectives that you already know, okay? I'm married, okay? I'm married. Now, married is an adjective. It comes from a verb. What's the verb? What's the verb? It's 5:18 in Algeria. Okay. You don't have Facebook? Well, you're crazy. That's okay. You're not crazy. A lot of people don't have Facebook. Hey, Jorge. Hey, Joanne. Guys, come to YouTube. I'm married. This is an adjective. I'm hungry. I'm, I don't know, oh, well, that's another participial adjective. I'm hungry. I'm happy. I'm sleepy. These are all adjectives. I'm married is another kind of adjective, right? Yes, Alejandra, thank you. Married comes from the verb marry, right? Marry. What's the present participle? Marrying. And the past participle, married. Yeah, I'm sorry, Joanne, you're sleepy. That's okay. Married is an adjective, okay, in this sentence. Let's look here. I have married, it's not true. I have married many women. Is this an adjective or a verb, right? Well, this is a verb, right? This is called the present perfect tense. Present perfect, we need have or has with the past participle, right? This sentence, married, is the verb of the sentence, right? But Mark is married. This is an adjective. What is the verb of the sentence? The verb is be, just like Mark is hungry. It's totally the same grammar. Cool, Joanne. Well, come to YouTube if you want to see what's behind me, right? The door is closed. Okay, we talked about that a million times. All right. The movie was pretty boring. Now, a lot of students don't know, like married comes from marry, closed comes from close, What does boring come from? What verb does it come from? Can you guys answer my question in the YouTube chat? Right? Married comes from the verb marry. Closed comes from the verb close. So boring comes from the verb what? What verb is this? Like what yeah, what verb is it? Whoa. Miguel, Pascoa, good job. Alejandra, okay. All right. That was easy. Bore. Yeah, bore. Yeah, bore. Can you use this in a sentence? Bore? Can you use this in a sentence? Bore? Right? Well, bore is a verb. It's a verb, right? Let's look at, here's my example. I always show this to my students. Paint. Okay, maybe Marianne remembers this. Okay, let's watch this video. What's happening right now in this video? Let's close this thing. What's happening right now? Why are we watching this video? Oh, good job, Miguel. Okay, yes, good job. Yes, yes. What is this video doing to you? What is this video doing? Well, what is Mark doing to you? Mark is teaching you. But what is this video doing to you right now? What is it doing to you? Right? What is it doing to you right now? Well, this video is boring me. It's boring me. The video is boring me, right? Or maybe Mark is boring me. I don't know. Avatar bored me. Avatar bored me. See, these are verbs, guys. These are actions, right? What did Avatar do to you? What did Avatar do to you, right? It bored me. It really, really, really bored me. Yeah, okay, Raphael still, oh man, okay. Mark is frightened. Yeah, exactly. So the news about Avatar 2, really frightened Mark. Really frightened Mark. Right? Okay, so the news about Avatar 2 is my subject, right? And frightened is a verb. Okay, let's continue. The TV is plugged in. Okay, look at the photo, right guys? Can you see that? Look at the photo. The TV here, right? Let me just do this. Is plugged in. Is plugged in. Okay. All right. Now we're talking about soccer in the YouTube chat. All right. Let's stop talking about soccer. Okay. You could talk about baseball though if you want. You don't talk about soccer. No, I'm joking. The TV is plugged in. Okay. Now a lot of my students, when they come to my school, they don't know what this is. It's plugged in. Okay. That's what we say. Next, I'm freezing. You guys maybe know this. I'm freezing, right? Oh, Jorge. No, you're so wrong. You're so wrong, Jorge. I'm freezing. Is the air conditioner turned on or something, right? Is the air conditioner turned on? Here's another participial adjective. And last one, let me bring it up here. The weather has been amazing for the last few days. These are all adjectives, okay? These are all adjectives. You can see that the verb is be, right? That's really popular. I am hungry. My shirt is black. Be amazing. The weather is amazing. Yesterday the weather was amazing. Tomorrow the weather will be amazing. I'm freezing, right? Are you freezing? The air conditioner is turned on, right? The TV is plugged in. Yeah, okay. All right. So let's talk about how do we understand participial adjectives? Well, present participles. So when I say present participles, I mean ing. Present participles have an active meaning. What does that mean? Well, the active meaning means the subject does the action. It does the action. Maybe the subject does the action always, or maybe the subject is doing the action right now. Maybe not right now. It doesn't matter if it's right now, but it has an active meaning. Okay, so let's talk about that some more. Let's copy this sentence here. Okay, let's copy this sentence here, and now we'll make it bigger. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Hopefully I'm not missing any questions here. Okay, no, I see we're okay. All right, what should you do about? Okay, that part is, this is, not the grammar we're studying. But right here, now, Pascoa, here we have an adjective before a noun. A bleeding nose. A bleeding nose. Now, I think I made a mistake. I think I said that the subject does the action. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little. It's still early here in Vancouver, Canada. I'm going to change what I said. Not the subject, but the noun. The noun. The nose does the action. Okay, well, the nose does the action. Well, what do I mean? Well, what does bleed mean? Bleed. Bleed is a verb, and bleed, it means blood is coming out. Okay, so blood is exiting your body. Blood, okay, that stuff inside your body. So, what is my nose doing? Well, my nose is doing something. It's bleeding, right? So, the ing means the nose is doing the action. It does the action, okay? So, bleeding nose, a bleeding nose. Let's look at some more examples. Let's make this bigger. The crying baby, the crying baby. The baby, what does the baby do? What is the baby doing? Which action is the baby doing? My action? No, the baby's action. Right now, the baby is crying. The baby cries. So what's an adjective to describe the baby? The crying baby. Okay? The crying baby. Yeah, loss of blood. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, is it live? Yes, Faizan Kareem. Yes, it's live, man. Welcome. Okay, next example. Please pour. Pour, you have water or something. You pour the water. What kind of water? Well, please pour the boiling water. Boiling. Boil. Right? The water is very hot. What is the water doing? The water is boiling. So what is an adjective for the water? Well, just you can make an adjective if you think about what is it doing? What does it do? Right? So what am I doing right now? I am talking, right? So who is Mark? Mark is which guy? What kind of guy is Mark? Who is Mark? Mark is the talking guy. Mark, it's a little strange. Mark is the talking guy. But who is Mark? Mark is the talking guy. Mark is the teaching guy, right? Mark is the smiling guy. These are all adjectives, okay? Just think about what is it doing? And then you use ing to make an adjective. I'm tired. That was a lot of energy. How's it going, Rawan? Raphael, Rosa, okay. No questions, guys? Easy so far? if you're on Facebook, come to the YouTube channel, guys. Come on, don't watch my class on Facebook because you just see a green wall. You come to YouTube, you can see photos and examples. Okay, the talking guy. Yes, Madeline. Now, so the present participles. Let me change. Remember, I said I made a mistake. The noun does the adjective. So present participles have an active meaning. The noun does the action. So now let's talk about past participles. Right? Well, what's the opposite of active? Well, the opposite of active is passive. Now this means the noun, can't type today. The noun doesn't do the action. The noun doesn't do the action. This means someone does the action to the noun. Someone does the action to the noun. So, adore. What did you do? What did you do to the door? What did you do to the door? What did you do to it? I closed the door. I closed the door. Okay, so now, what is an adjective to describe the door? Well, what did someone do to the door? Closed. So example, please open the door. Which door? Which door? Give me an adjective. Well, here's your adjective. What did you do to the door? Please open the closed door. Yes, I closed it. I closed the door. The door, Rosa, thank you, Rosa. The door receives the action. Maybe in the past. This doesn't mean past. I know it's a past participle, but that's just a stupid grammar name, okay? It doesn't mean it's finished, okay? This is an adjective. It just means somebody did the action to the door. The door received the action. Please open the closed door. Okay, let's look at some more examples. The radio is broken, right? The radio is broken. Well, this is a participial adjective. Why? Well, yesterday, Rosa broke the radio. Yesterday, Rosa broke the radio. So now, how can we describe the radio? Well, just use an adjective, right? Did the radio do something? No. Rosa did something. So we need a past participle. The radio is broken. Understand? Phil and Brenda are married. Now, this one's kind of strange, right? Married. Phil and Brenda are married. So remember, a past participle adjective means somebody did this to the nouns. So what did somebody do to Phil and Brenda? What did somebody do to Phil and Brenda? Well, you guys know, and I don't know, in your countries, but in Canada, very, very common, this person, yeah, this person, example, this guy, I don't know who this is, but look at his shirt, right? You guys know this. This guy, what did he do? What did he do to Phil and Brenda? Well, this guy married Phil and Brenda. He married them. He has the power, right? Only special people can do this, right? So it's his action, right? So what action did Phil and Brenda receive? Well, marry. So we say Phil and Brenda are married. Okay, the door is closed. Another time we use that example. Dinner was already made. Okay, well here is past. So I am working a lot right now and I don't have time to make dinner, but my wonderful, wonderful wife always makes dinner for me right now because I'm working a lot. So when I got home yesterday, dinner was made. That means she did the action. She did the action to the dinner. She made the dinner. So what's an adjective for dinner? Made. The dinner was delicious. The dinner was hot. The dinner was made. Okay? When I got home, the dinner was made. Okay? And last example. I can show you my phone. You guys can see. What do we call this? What do we call this cable, guys? Look at the example. Look at the example. And what am I doing right now? What am I doing to my phone? Sorry, Facebook people. Oh, Mark is so close. Okay. Let's guys, come to YouTube. Come to YouTube, right? So what am I doing to my phone right now? What am I doing to my phone? Come on, let me know in the chat right now. What am I doing? Yes, Faizan, Kareem, yes. Charging. Yeah, and what kind of cable is it? What kind of cable is it? Well, we call that a charger. A charger. A charger. Do you have a charger? Do you have a cable? Right? So Mark is charging his phone. Mark is charging his phone. So if I charged my phone, I already charged it, right? I did the action. What's an adjective for phone? Use the past participle. Charged. My phone is, I don't know, it's 92% charged. My phone is 92% charged. And do you remember, what do we say when the cable is inside, right? Like this thing. What do we say? What do we say? Look. I'm gonna show you right now. I don't know if you can see it, but look. If I do this, doot, 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 what is that called? What is that verb? What is that verb? We talked about it already in class. Right? Sorry, Facebook people. Gonzalo, oh my goodness. Gonzalo from Venezuela. How are you doing? Long time no see. Or I can't see you right now. Long time no. What do we say in English when you don't? Long time no see. Usually we say this when we see the person, right? Long time no chat. I don't know. I'm good, man. Do you remember English? Yeah. Okay. So Hyunjin. Okay. So we have on Facebook some people contact. Contact just means touch. Okay. I think you are thinking about connect. Connect. And then many people. Miguel, Karim, Yoza, Yomera. Hey, Marianne, Suzette, Alejandro. Many people. Many people. They said this. Plug in. Yeah, both are okay. So what did I do to my phone? I connected my phone. I plugged in my phone. So now give me an adjective for Mark's phone. Black, right? Mark has a black phone, right? Mark has an expensive phone, right? Apple iPhone, it's expensive. Hey, Facebook people. Oh, you're living in the USA now, Gonzalo? Cool. What's another adjective? Well, my phone is connected. It's plugged in, right? Because I did the action. The phone didn't do the action. I did the action. So the phone needs a past participle. The phone is connected. The phone is plugged in. From Portugal. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that you're from Portugal because your soccer team is not doing very well right now. I don't understand this sentence. Okay, Annie, thank you. Luana from Brazil, how are you? Annie, I don't understand the sentence. Dinner was all ready. Dinner was all ready. Well, do you mean you don't understand already? Already? That means before the expected time. Before the expected time. Did you say plunk in? No, plug in, right here. Okay, you can't see it on Facebook. Come to YouTube, right? Go and look in the chat, and Zach put the links there. Okay, so come to YouTube and you can see the examples. Plug in. Annie, already means before the expected time. Okay, so she didn't make dinner after I got home. No, because that's usual. That's normal, right? Usually she makes dinner after I come home, but yesterday it was before I got home. So now I say already, right? Dinner was already made when I got home. Oh, it's almost on my face there. Hello from Brazil. Cool. Marco, hey. Moretti from India. It's grammar or his grammar? You mean Mark or who? I don't know. If you're talking about Mark, you say his grammar. Okay, so let's talk about some exceptions. We do have some exceptions to the rule. Exceptions. This means we break the rule. Sometimes some past participle adjectives have an active meaning. Sometimes some have an active meaning. I don't know why. English is crazy. That's why. That's the reason. English is crazy. I am finished. I am finished means what did I do? I finished something. This is active. I did it, right? So usually active we say ing. I don't know why finish. We say I'm finished. I'm finished. My toe is swollen. Well, these are your fingers, right, guys? Where your toe is on your feet. And maybe you, I don't know, have an accident and you hurt your toe and your toe goes really, really big. That's called swollen, okay? My toe did this. My toe did the action. It got really big. So I don't know why, but we say swollen, not swelling. Kareem is teaching right now. Kareem is teaching in our school downstairs. My father is retired. What does that mean? Well, it means my father, maybe last year, he did this. He retired. Okay, he did this. Somebody is asking about another teacher. Yeah, we want to add more teachers to Smrt Live class. You guys know Sean. Sean usually does a class at 3 o'clock. Last week and this week, no Sean class because we're so busy at our school. If you guys want to study English, check out the link that Zach will put in there about our school. But we want to add more teachers to the Smrt Live class. We want to have many classes. For example, Leanne or Karim. So if you guys want to see more teachers, donate to the stream. Donate. You can see the link under the YouTube video. Yeah, donate and you will see more. You will definitely see more teachers. So how are we doing? Let's look at a little example. Let's look at a little quick exercise here before we go to the next part. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Okay. In the summers, I play softball in an organized league. So league, you guys know league, right? Like a group of teams, right? Organized means somebody plans it. Okay, it's not casual. Like somebody really plans it. Somebody manages it, right? So somebody organizes the league. Somebody does the action, right? But now we're just talking about the league, right? And so we need a past participle because somebody does this to the league. Somebody plans the league. Somebody manages the league. So the organized league, the planned league, the managed league. Okay. Oh, Sean's in the chat. Okay. Okay. You guys help me with the answers here, please. Okay. So if you know the answer, except Sean, don't say the answer. If you know the answer, let me know in the YouTube chat. You should never open the door of what kind of car. You should never open the door of a what kind of car. Well, think about what is the car doing in this photo? What is the car doing? Okay, Iris, what is the car doing? The car is doing something. Yes, Raphael. No, Jose, that's not the car's action. That's my action. Okay. So what is the car doing? Yes. No, the car is not driving. Mark is driving. The car is moving. So you should never open the door of a moving car. In English, I am driving. The car is not driving. I am driving, right? Running, Yomera, running just means the car, the engine is on. Okay, like it's on. It's running. But that's another participial action adjective. Good job. The car is running. Can you guys see Yomera's her answer? Running. We don't say the computer is running. We don't say my phone is running, but we say the car is running. Running means the engine is on. Okay, it's running. And then the car is moving. So you should never open the door of a moving car. Good job, guys. Okay, our flight is what? I guess we should find a hotel. So think about the meaning. Our flight is what? What did somebody do to the flight? What did the airport people, what did they do to the flight? What did they do? Yes, Alejandro. What did they do to it? Yes, Marianne. Yes, right? Why are we going to go find a hotel, right? Well, what did the company do to the flight? Well, lots of possible answers. No, not waiting. That's not. What did the company do to the flight? Well, maybe they delayed the flight. Maybe they canceled the flight. Yeah, right? Think about the meaning, Karim, right? Our flight. What did the airline do to the flight? Delay means, later. Like, we're sorry, we have to do the flight later. Cancel, you guys understand. Cancel. Okay, let's continue. It's what outside? Now, we're not talking about the snow here, but like, what is the temperature? What is the weather doing? Don't talk about snow. That's not the answer. How do you say that the weather is doing a really cold temperature? It's a really cold temperature. Yeah. What is it? Yeah, freezing. Okay, so who did it? Miguel. So freezing. Somebody wrote Frozen. Another really awesome movie. I have a daughter, and she's 2 months old, and I am not excited about watching Disney movies with her when she's older. I'm really not excited about that. Is Frozen a good movie? I see Frozen everywhere in Vancouver, right? All these little T-shirts for little girls or something. Oh, I am not excited about this. Frozen. Okay, so what is her name? My daughter's name. I don't remember. What's her name? Anne. Her name is Anne. My daughter's name is Anne. Anne. I'm joking. I know my daughter's name. Anne May is my daughter's name. Anne May. Anyways, let's stop talking about my daughter. Anyways, if you're oh, you have 3 daughters. Cool. If you're talking about the weather, we think that the weather is doing this. So it's snowing, it's raining, it's freezing. But what did the weather do to me? What did it do to me? And this one you could say, I am frozen. I am frozen because the weather did this to me. Now remember I talked about exceptions, Miguel? This is another exception. We can say I am frozen or I am freezing. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But if you're talking about the weather, we just say freezing. It is freezing. It is freezing outside. Do we say it is frozen? No, we don't say it is frozen outside, right? But if your meaning is me, you can say both. I don't know why. I am frozen. I am freezing. It is bad grammar. I'm freezing, because that means I am doing this action. But both are okay. Let's continue. The athlete is what? The athlete is what? So he cannot participate in the competition this weekend. Cooling? No, because cool means to make it more cold, right? To make it more cold. Maybe you're thinking, Raphael, just cool. But the verb cool, the verb means to make it cold. To make it cold. Okay, Esteban from Costa Rica. Cool, welcome. The athlete is broken? No. Not the athlete is broken. Athlete is the person. No. Not broken, guys. Athlete is it's strange to say, oh, the person is broken. That's a little crazy. But why do athletes use the bandage? Well, a lot of you guys know the answer. Injured. Okay. Yeah. In English, we say this. Someone injured. Someone injured me. Someone injured me. Oh, Gonzalo, good job. Someone injured me, right? Or sometimes we say I injured myself. I injured me, right? Like if you have an accident and you are the reason, why are you injured? Because I'm stupid. You say I injured myself. Sometimes we say I cut myself, but that doesn't mean like, oh, I it just means like an accident. Like maybe I take paper and I did it. I cut myself. I hurt myself, right? So the athlete is injured. The athlete is injured. What else can we say? Yeah, Miguel, thank you. Damaged is more emotional, Marianne. That's a good question. Damaged is when you say she's damaged. Yeah, it has more of an emotional meaning. Okay, like maybe a bad past experience. Wounded. Oh my goodness. Wounded comes from fighting. It means injured, but it comes from fighting. Okay, so wounded is not okay here. But Miguel, yeah, hurt, hurt, hurt. What is the past participle of hurt? Well, the past participle is hurt. Okay, so he's hurt. He's, whoops. Oh, we got the French keyboard here. Hold on. No, that's Canadian. I want USA. He's hurt. That's also okay. Yeah, he hurt himself. He's hurt. He's hurt. Oops, let's close that. Let's do a couple more. We're going to finish the class at 10 o'clock today, okay, guys? Like we should every week. Last week my class was like an hour and 20 minutes. It was too long. Some people didn't like that, so we're going to try to finish at 10 o'clock today. Why is the air conditioner now be careful, don't answer until you finish. Look, it's so warm in here. It's so warm in here. It's so warm. So what's the problem? Why is the air conditioner, yes, Yo Mara, good job. Why is the air, look at the temperature, 26.6, what? Right? Oh, yeah, why is the air conditioner, what's the verb? What did somebody do to the air conditioner? Well, somebody turned off the air conditioner. Somebody turned off. So what is an adjective to describe the air conditioner? Well, you can say turned off. Now, many people just say off. That's okay, too. Why is the air conditioner turned off? Why is the air conditioner off? Shut off is also okay, Miguel. On is the opposite meaning, right? If it's on, then it's not warm in here, right, Pascoa? Not working, okay. Why is the air conditioner not working? Maybe, yeah, that's. I didn't think about that, Karim. Good job. Very good answer. Victoire, ça va bien. Let's say this is the last one today, okay? They used to be, no, let's do a couple more. They used to be married. That means before they were married, but now, no. They used to be married, but now they are what? They are what? Well, what if you don't like your husband or wife anymore? Raphael, I want to meet this guy. This guy is super funny. He wrote, if you can't see, he wrote happy. They used to be married, but now they are happy. No. That's not the answer. Okay, divorced. Or look at Rosa's super good answer. Separated. Yeah. Separated is like, divorce is like, you have to go to the government office and sign. Separated just means you're not together. Maybe it means you're divorced, but it just means you're not together. Okay, last one. And if you get this one right, then that means I think you understand. Okay. Now, don't answer yet. Let me explain it, okay? Because maybe you don't understand. Now, driving. We have different driving rules everywhere, right? We have different driving rules everywhere. Now, in Canada, if it goes red, what is this verb, guys? What is that called when a light goes choo, 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 choo? What is that verb? It's called flash. Okay, flash. So, you need to stop at what kind of red light? You need to stop at a what kind of red light? Then you can go if it's clear. Yomera totally understands. Yeah. What is the light doing? What is the light's action? The light's action is flash. This is not somebody's action. This is the light's action. So we need We need a present participle. You need to stop at a flashing red light. A flashing red light. Edie's very good. Raphael, good job. Twinkle is just for like stars. Miguel, just for stars. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's all the time we have for today. 10 o'clock. Yomera is hungry, right? So she has to eat breakfast. 10 o'clock. Once again, Sean is not doing a class today, but he will be back next week. If you like I said last time, I'm going to say this today, if you like what we're doing, please donate. We would love your help. Click the link under the video on YouTube. Otherwise, join the Facebook group. And remember, I do this every Wednesday. So, come back next week. Until then, have a great week and keep studying English. Good job today, guys. See you next week. Bye, everybody.